Hey everybody, it's Andrew back again with another video, and it's that time again. UPS just dropped this baby off. It's the Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga, a 14-inch Skylake laptop. Let's find out what's inside this box. I've always been a fan of the Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga, and last year at Best Buy I was able to pick up the Lenovo ThinkPad 14, and unfortunately I had to send it back. I was having sort of issues with it, and the other thing I didn't like about it was the fact that it had a regular hard drive or a hybrid drive. It had part SSD and part spinning hard drive, and I didn't like that. So when I found out that Best Buy was carrying the updated Skylake version with pen input on the same 14-inch form factor, I was very much interested. So I was able to pick one up from Best Buy. It was delivered yesterday. I didn't have time to unbox it yesterday. So I have my knife. Let's unbox this thing. So I did get an open box. I'm always trying to save a few $100s here and there whenever I can. So I was able to get this, I think, less than 900. I believe I paid 800 and change for this, so I will double check that. But as far as normal price, I believe this retails for $899. I think I paid about less than, a little bit more than 800. It's supposed to be certified by the Geek Squad, so I'm assuming that it's in very, very good condition. Well, if not, it will go back, that's for sure. So here we have it. Take some bubble wrap out of there, and it's from Best Buy. So here's the ThinkPad Yoga right out of the box, okay? Let's move the outer box out of the way. A lot of packaging here. And there's the box. ThinkPads are known for their great keyboards, their excellent designs. So let's open this. And I'm very much been a big fan of the Lenovo line, especially the ThinkPad line. I love the track points, which is something you don't really see much on laptops anymore, and Lenovo keeps that alive. Businessmen certainly love it. Road warriors love the Lenovo ThinkPad, and there it is. The Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga 14, and I can tell you it has that polycarbonate, excellent military grade body that the Lenovo company's known for. The Lenovo is putting into their laptops. Let's see what else you get. You get your power cord, and you get your charger. And on this one, let's see if you can see that. It is a 20 volt, 65 watt hour charger. And it has the typical Lenovo USB type charger. Love that. Charger, good for travel. We'll put that to the side, and let's take a look at the laptop itself. And again, it's not too heavy. I believe it's supposed to weigh 3.8 pounds, but from reports I've been reading online, it's actually a little bit heavier. Now, one differentiating feature on this is that it does have a pen, and we'll get to that in a moment, but just to take a look at it, here it is. And it's I believe it uses the Wacom or Wacom technology, and it does charge inside the unit. So you do not have to put any batteries into this, and it slots right into there. And it can only go in one way. So there it is. We'll take a look at the pen in a little bit, but let's take a look at some of the ports. On this side, you have your power port, you have your Lenovo, I think this is their dock port, if I'm correct. Now you have a USB, I don't know if that's a 2.0 or 3.0, we'll find out. It doesn't have the blue notch inside, so I'm not really sure. I've had headset jack, SD card slot, looks like it's a full size. On the other side, you have your power button, you have your volume rocker up and down, you have two more USB, and I don't know if they're 3.0. I'm assuming they are, but we'll double check. You have your display port out, and you have your full HDMI and a Kensington lock port. So nice array of ports, not that heavy. It's got that Lenovo build quality. On the bottom, Well, on the back first, let's take a look. You've got a vents, you have the hinge, the yoga hinge, and you have vents right over here. And then on the bottom of the device, you have some vents over here, vents over there. You have two speakers, one side on the bottom, one on each side. And you have your 2 feet here. Well, actually, you got 2 round feet, and then you have 2 rectangle feet. So I don't know if we can open this up. It does have screws around the side. It looks like you might be able to get user access to it. I'm not sure. So we'll definitely find out. As I said, this has the pen. So we'll take a look at the pen in a moment. Again, here's the pen. Again, we'll test all that out in our full review, which is coming very soon. And let's open this baby up. So there it is, as you can see. It's the Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga 14, and this one has a Core i5. It's got a 1080p display. It's a Ultrabook. It has Ultrabook branding there. And it has a 256 gigabyte SSD, and it has the 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now it has the track point, as Lenovo is known for their track points. And let's take a closer look at the keyboard. Here you have 2 options. You have the Lenovo track point, which I happen to like. Some people don't. Some people love it. Some people do have an aversion to it. And then you have your touchpad or your trackpad with the 2 buttons on the top. So you do have a lot of options with this. Now, as far as the keyboard is concerned, it seems like it has good travel. Obviously, this is the legendary ThinkPad keyboard. And I can tell you, it feels fantastic. This is a backlit keyboard from what I understand, and no different than any previous ThinkPad. Road warriors, businessmen, everybody alike loves this keyboard, including me. So this has a 14-inch 1080p display, and obviously since it's a Yoga, you can fold it back, and then the keys recess automatically so you don't accidentally hit the keys when you're in tablet mode. So it's a typical ThinkPad Yoga line. Yoga hinge, one on each side here. So typical Lenovo. Let's see if it has any juice. Let's try to turn this on. I'm hitting the wrong button there. It's on the side there. Let's see if it came with any juice in it. Hopefully it does. If not, we will plug it in. And I don't know if it has any. So let's plug it in and let's get this thing booted up. So here you can see the Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga. It is at its start screen. Let's get this thing set up. I'm going to put Pacific time. And there it is. Hit next. Let's take out the pen. Let's use the pen. Again, it charges inside the pen. Let's see how that works. And give me a second. I'm going to put in my password. And I have to say the keyboard is great. Typical Lenovo, excellent keyboard. Typical ThinkPad. Originally IBM had them, and then they were bought out by Lenovo, but they kept that ThinkPad quality and performance. So as it's setting up, you've seen this a million times. We'll be right back when it's fully booted up. Now, as you can see, we're fully booted up. It does have some of the Lenovo specific programs. They did put the battery indicator on the taskbar. They did ask me if I wanted it. I said, okay. I just want to see everything that comes with this. I did notice a little bloatware. I see McAfee is included with this. I'm going to remove that as soon as possible. I can't stand that. And here's the Lenovo Solution Center. I'd have to investigate, see if I want to keep this or not. I'm going to have to see the level of bloatware that this has. As you know, I have an aversion to bloatware. I hate it. But anyway, let's check out some of the system specs. Let's move to the system. Pen's working pretty good. I think I'm going to have to charge it. I think I got a low battery indicator earlier while I was setting it up. But anyway, as you can see here, it's got a Intel Core i5 6200 CPU, which is the Skylake version running at 2.30 gigahertz. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's a 64-bit operating system, and it has the full pen support, obviously with touch support. And it really is performing very nicely so far in my initial use of it. The screen works very well. It does have a little wobble, but that's pretty common on the Yogas. The pen seems to be working pretty good. The hover is picking up, the cursor is being picked up pretty well from the pen. So So far, everything's working pretty well. So we're going to put it through its full test. We're going to do some benchmarks on this. We'll get to know this device a little bit. I'm very curious to see how the keyboard uses. So far, I'm loving it. I love the key travel. I love that legendary ThinkPad keyboard. Trackpad's working very well. Here's the trackpad. 2 buttons over here. You've got a button here. Track point, the red nub here, is Lenovo specific, obviously very well known. I actually like it. So we're going to do a full review on this. We're going to do full testing on it. We're going to test the screen, sound, performance, benchmarks, everything, battery, everything we need to do to see if this is a buy or a don't buy. So stay tuned for that full review, as it will be coming very soon. Stay tuned, we have a lot coming up. I have the full review of the LG 14, that 2-pound laptop that's incredibly thin and incredibly light. I unboxed it last week, and I will be doing the review this week upcoming. I also have a very special unboxing on Monday. I have the Galaxy Tab Pro S from Samsung that everybody's been asking me for and have been eagerly awaiting. I have it on its way to the studio. I will have it hopefully on Monday, and if I do, which I anticipate I will get that unboxing as soon as possible. So until then, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please hit the comment section. Let me know how I'm doing. And until next time, see ya.